All right, welcome back as we get set for the next set of games. It's 10 under through 13 under. We welcome you in. This stream sponsored by Quick Cut. A great streaming platform at a better price.
And this matchup for the 10U championship between the Miramar Wolverines and the Pompano Eagles. And they are set to begin this one. And as we just saw on the last stream, we just saw the Chiefs take home the 9U championship.
That was one heck of a game, but we'll see if this one can top it. As the Eagles will be kicking off.
And we're going to be seeing these two teams again as we are underway for the 10U championship.
And that one fielded by Optimist and taken just across the 45-yard line. Miramar is the team with the yellow helmets, yellow jerseys, and yellow pants with the blue numbers. And then the Eagles, white helmets, white jerseys, white pants, and green numbers.
And we've seen both the Wolverines and the Eagles earlier today. And obviously both great programs having multiple teams in the championships here.
Quarterback takes the snap, hands it off, up the middle, good run there. Picks up about 4 yards. Quarterback for the Wolverines, that's Malik Leonard.
So we'll see what direction the game takes us for this one, as we've had a mix of running and passing the last game.
And a handoff now up the middle, but the Eagles' defensive line right there to meet them. And that'll go for no gain. Actually might give them 1 yard on the play because of forward progress.
Bring up 2nd and 7 here. Obviously, the past few run plays not getting a big push up front. That Eagle D-line holding strong.
Leonard takes the snap, hands it off, and a good run through the middle. And we'll get him another 4 or 5 yards, so that'll set up a 4th and short.
And the offense going to stay out there and try and set the tone.
Looking to keep this drive moving early on their first possession of the game. Leonard hands it off, good run up the middle, and that should be enough for the first down. Number 5 on the carry. That's Davenport.
So all run plays to start the drive. 2.5 minutes have already gone by in this quarter. Interesting look here. They got 3 running backs back there.
Leonard will hand this one off, and it's a good run again up the middle. Oh, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right?
Absolutely.
3 running backs in that backfield, and they hand it off to one of them, and they've been powering through each time to pick up a good chunk of yardage. So 2nd and 3 now.
And come out same look again. This time to their right.
Leonard takes the snap. He'll hand it off. And this time it's only a short gain right near that first down yard marker. I believe he's going to be about a yard short.
I mean, he was stuffed immediately, but actually able to stay on his feet and actually got pushed forward for a couple of yards. Make it 3rd and short.
Third and 1 officially. And now we will, whistles blow here, so the play is stopped.
Officials talking something over.
We're good to go now, so play back underway. And a quick quarterback sneak, and he's got the first down and plenty more.
And that's exactly what you want out of quarterback sneak. Just easy. He could almost walk through that hole.
And they are eating up the clock quickly here. And now we have a water break timeout with 3:51 remaining in the first quarter.
Yeah, already halfway through the opening quarter. Wolverines really pounding the run right down the middle.
Today's stream is sponsored by Quick Cut, a better platform at a better price. If you'd like a professional highlight made for your son or grandson, you can go to quickcut.com. There's a purple box at the top of the home page. Click it and fill it out. These highlights make a great Christmas gift with the holidays right around the corner. Quick Cut is now videotaping for over 900 teams in the state of Florida, and Quick Cut would like to thank the AYFL for choosing Quick Cut for today's broadcast.
So, all runs so far for Wolverines.
And another handoff up the middle. This time, though, it goes for, looks like about no gain. It's going to be 2nd and 10.
Hey, those backers for the Eagles read that perfectly and get that run back in no time.
He takes a snap. This time he'll throw and going deep down the right side, and it's caught for the touchdown.
And right there, wide open. The whole defense thought it was a run, and they left the man wide open. And the Wolverines going to take an early lead in this one.
That's Dowell Jr. who holds in the pass for an early 6-0 lead. And Adam, you said it. They kept running the ball play after play, and the defense was expecting a run, but they pull it back on that one and convert on the passing touchdown.
And that's what the good teams do. The run will set up the pass later on in the game, and it already did here in this first quarter.
Now they will line up for the extra point. And they'll hand this one off up the middle, but he is stopped short of the goal line, so the PAT is no good. And 6-0 is your score with 3 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
And again, it's been a lack of PATs all day today. But nonetheless, the Wolverines now lead early. 3 minutes left to go in the first quarter.
So the Eagles will have a chance to respond. They now trail in this one by 1 score.
I mean, they're not going to get the ball until 3 minutes left in the quarter. That drive from the Wolverines took a long time.
And that largely due to them running it in about every single play until the last passing touchdown.
So Miramar is going to kick it off for the first time today. Now, I got to say, I'm liking these white uniforms that the Eagles are rocking right now.
They do look pretty nice. And it's going to be a short kick, and it's recovered. Miramar has taken the ball right back. That ball got past the 50. Nobody jumped on it until Miramar did, and they've got the ball.
And so we've seen onside kicks all day today, but the Wolverines 10U is going to be the first one to recover one.
And I just kind of felt like they caught the Eagles sleeping a little bit there, Adam.
Yeah, they definitely did on their touchdown pass, and they clearly did there. So Wolverines take over 1st and 10.
There's the snap. They'll hand this one off on a good run. That'll get about 2 yards, so it'll make 2nd and 8.
Last run brings up 2nd and 9 for the Wolverines. Still 3 backs in the backfield.
You wonder if you're going to see something similar as another run there. And they'll make it a 3rd and short now. It kind of feels like that's the game plan here, Adam, for the Wolverines, who are just going to keep running the ball until you start to stop it a little bit, and then they might pull it back on a pass.
That's exactly what they did that last drive, and clearly worked well for them. And so the Eagles could very well not even have a possession in this first quarter.
There's the snap, handoff. This one going to the outside, and still on his feet now, and is taken down just beyond the 30-yard line. If he didn't get stood up for a second there, it might have been able to get around some defenders and would have had some daylight to work with. That was Davenport on the carry.
Yeah, definitely still a great job to stay on his feet though and keep the play going. But then eventually the turf probably got him.
Time ticks down here in the first quarter. Adam, you said it, I think the time of possession is basically the Wolverines about 7 minutes and 50 seconds. Another handoff here. That one only gets about a yard, so 2nd and 9 coming up.
And we're pushing 30 seconds left in the opening quarter. And yeah, we were just saying that Miramar Wolverines got the whole, are all completely in control here. And they're just going to take it to the end of the first.
So that'll do it for quarter number 1. Wolverines lead it 6-0. AYFL.
And so we're back after that brief break. And that first quarter was all Wolverines.
And they will continue with the ball in Eagles territory. And they drop back to look to pass on this one, but brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Eagles pick up a sack. And a much needed one there.
Yeah, that's exactly what the Eagles needed right there. And there's an answer to the pass, right? So bring up 3rd and 15 following the sack.
It'll make it 3rd and 15. Leonard takes his snap, hands it off up the middle, and some daylight now for Davenport across the 10 and pushed out of bounds at about the 9-yard line. Good run there from Davenport.
Yeah, indeed it was. You saw the vision he had there, able to cut it back across the field. A huge gain there.
And a first down to keep the chains moving for the Wolverines.
And they're right on the 10-yard line. It'll make it a 1st and goal now for them.
Adam, I think I got the play script down here for the Wolverines. It's run, 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 and then mix in a pass every once in a while. High snap here to Leonard. He's going to try and take it himself, and he powers his way through a couple of defenders, taken down at the 5-yard line.
Yeah, he might have been looking to pass there, but high snap decided to take it himself. And it's sure getting windy up here.
.626 remaining now in this quarter, with the Wolverines threatening to score once again and extend their lead. Snap, hands it off to Davenport. He will get maybe a yard on the play, if anything.
Yep, obviously sticking with the formula, just pounding away through the middle. Already another couple minutes have gone by in this quarter.
That might be our fastest moving game that we've had today.
Yeah, and still, like we said, the Eagles have not even had a possession yet. So
That's right, they even had their offense on the field because the one was a onside kick, and now Davenport heads into the end zone for the touchdown. And that'll make it 12-0 Wolverines.
And so the run game will get the score this time for the Wolverines.
Second rush. One rushing touchdown, one passing touchdown for them today. They'll now look to put through the PAT to make it 13-0. The PAT is good. A nice completed play there. That'll put them up 13-0. And the Wolverines have taken a sizable lead early.
And we saw a lefty quarterback throwing there. Had because he was a lefty, it made that throw so much easier.
So the Wolverines will get to the kickoff to the Eagles, but I would imagine, Adam, the Eagles will be ready for this one.
Yeah, I know their offense has been itching to get in.
How about that? We are under 6 minutes to go in the first half, and the Eagles' offense has not touched the ball yet.
And they have not. So if kickoff goes all right for them, then they'll get their first touch at it. Of course, the last time the Wolverines recovered their own onside kick.
Miami crowd has been into it all game long, piping up all their kids. And they're now set to kick this one away. And this one of the higher kick goes over the head of the Eagles defender, and he's got to fall on top of it. So they will get the ball this time on offense, Adam, although it was kind of close.
Yeah, they will. That one over the head and got a good bounce for the Wolverines. And that's kind of interesting on the kickoff there. They had a man kind of go in motion and then follow the kicker after he kicked it.
So we'll see the Eagles offense for the first time today with 5:23 remaining. In the first half, Marines lead it 13-0.
And so now that the Eagles are out there on offense for the first time, we're going to see if this is going to be an offensive matchup or not.
And we'll get to see the Wolverines defense as well. High snap there, ball comes out. And Eagles able to fall back on top of it. But that'll go for a loss and make it about 2nd and 16.
Yeah, close one there. Almost gave up their first possession.
Eagles trying to get some life into this offense. Only their first possession of this game. Takes the snap, hands this one up off in the middle, and some good blocking. Still on his feet and trying to stay in bounds. Finally is forced out at the 35-yard line. And that'll be enough for an Eagles first down. That was Ashton Smith on the carry. And now we should have a water break timeout. The Eagles trying to claw their way back into this one. 4:28 remaining in this first half.
And that was a solid run there. Got great upfield blocking. And they're actually going to mark him short now. And it'll be 3rd and 1.
Yeah, you're right, he is a little short, although I thought he might have had it.
I did as well. Anyhow, teams break the huddles. Just under 4:30 left in the half. And the Eagles going to be looking to get on the board in their first drive of the game.
Yeah, they're definitely going to need a touchdown before the end of the half here. And a quick quarterback sneak to try and pick up that first down, and they will have it. So it's an Eagles first down.
That was a good design QB sneak there. You saw the line was blocking down, and then the quarterback just took it right around him. So a little more than half the quarter's gone by.
High snap. They get the handoff though, and this is Smith again. Tries to make a cut, but he's hit out of bounds. He'll pick up about 3 on the play.
He actually got a little more than that. He got about 5 on that one. Making something out of nothing there. Looks like he was going to be stuffed in the backfield.
3 minutes and 10 seconds remaining in this first half. Eagles trying to find a way to get themselves on the board. They're having a pretty solid drive so far, and their first offensive possession of the game. High snap, they get the handoff to Smith, and he's quickly taken down. So we got 2 yards on the play.
And you got to think, if those snaps were good, he could have had a first down even. Because he was able to make he had a little bit of room there. And he was able to make something out of nothing.
Albert Hill, the quarterback for the Eagles. And a bad snap. Hill's got to fall on top of it to keep the ball. And now a long 4th down coming up.
So with minute 40 left, they might think about keeping the offense on the field, but it is a long one. And coach talking to his quarterback there. He's doesn't look like they're gonna punt it away, but they're gonna take a timeout.
And we'll take a timeout. Minute 24 remaining in this first half. The Eagles could really use a score. They find themselves in a tough situation. And now that the timeout is over, both teams head back towards the field. And the Eagles will look to try and pull off a big play on this 4th and 10.
A little easier of a halftime talk if they can put some points on the board before then. But they're actually just going to punt it away, and it's
blocked. A blocked punt. And I think the Eagles fell back on top of it, but it won't matter as it's a turnover on downs. And the Wolverines will have this ball on the Eagle 30-yard line, with still a minute 20 remaining in the half.
And the Wolverines go to that pass game. Then they might be able to put one in, but
heck, with how good the run game has been, they might be able to rush a couple and still get towards the end zone.
Yeah, that's what I say. Based on the formula they've been going with, they can probably score and leave no time for the Eagles.
And they'll pitch this one outside, and Davenport slips and hits the ground. They end up losing a couple yards. And now a timeout taken by the Wolverines.
And there was the turf field against the players again.
As we've seen that happen a couple times. Eight total matchups today. We're through 4. Still 3 more to come after this one. A stream is sponsored by Quick Cut, a better platform at a better price. If you'd like a professional highlight made for your son or grandson, you can go to quickcut.com. There's a purple box at the top of the homepage. Go ahead and click that and fill it out. And these highlights make a great Christmas gift with the holidays right around the corner. So second and just about 15, a high snap there, but able to haul it in. They're going to throw. It's caught at the 30 and taken down right away. That's Davenport this time on the receiving end.
And there was a pass game. We were just talking about the run game, but they still got points on either side.
And another direct snap to the quarterback. Going to try and follow his blocks. And still on his feet now, and is finally taken down just beyond that first down yard marker. So picks up the first down. And now they're going to take a timeout with 34 seconds remaining in the half.
And as a coach, that's a great feeling to being to have a quarterback that can run like that and get you out of those situations.
Leonard has been impressive so far. As we await this timeout to resume, Quick Cut is now videotaping for over 900 teams in the state of Florida. Quick Cut would like to thank the AYFL for choosing them to broadcast today's games. The AYFL is one of the premier youth football leagues in Florida, a great board that puts their best interest in the kids, great coaches, and some of the best athletes in the state. So 1st and 10 from just beyond that 20-yard line, about the 19. 34 seconds on the clock. Hunter drops back to throw over the middle, and it's incomplete, just over the head of King Brown, his intended receiver.
Yeah, almost looked like he stopped there for just a second. If he kept running, he could have had a better angle on that ball.
And it's going to set up a 2nd and 10. Now 29 seconds left on the clock. And now we have a timeout. I believe this one was taken by the Eagles. So they'll go ahead and think things over. High school football players or coaches, Quick Cut has added a recruiting tool to the Quick Cut platform. This allows athletes and coaches the ability to connect with any college program in the U.S. And if you would like to purchase all your games for this season, Quick Cut will email the links to all your games to keep forever. All you have to do is go to quickcut.com and click on the marketplace to purchase your season's games. It's only $50 and it's a great stocking stuffer. Team's back out onto the field. 29 seconds remaining. Leonard lining up in the shotgun. Davenport to his left. Leonard takes the snap, looking to throw, has time, now steps up. He's going to try and take it himself. He's brought down just shy of the 10-yard line. And now a timeout taken by the Wolverines. 20 seconds remaining in the first half.
And funny how the game was going so fast that first quarter. Now it's been we've been under 40 seconds for quite a bit now.
Now the Wolverines trying to score one more time to take a 3-possession lead before the end of the half.
Yeah, and obviously with only little time left, obviously the formula has changed for this Wolverines team.
3rd and short for the Wolverines as they look to try and score one more time. 20 seconds on the clock. And now flag comes out before the snap. One man moves in motion. Leonard drops back. Has a little bit of time now under pressure. Runs it himself. Looking to take it into the end zone, and he does for the touchdown. The Wolverines with 10 seconds remaining will make this a 19-0 ball game.
And there he is again. We were just talking about how good a runner he is. And able to punch it in for another Wolverine touchdown.
And now send their offense out to go for the extra point. And here's the snap. They'll hand this one up the middle and in for the 2-point conversion. So that'll make it 20-0 with 10 seconds remaining for the end of this half.
And it almost looked like he cut back across his entire line to get into the end zone there. So these backs, as they get older, are showing great vision.
Just a dominating performance here, Adam, from the Wolverines as they have kind of run the show here a little bit. They've only given the Eagles one offensive possession, which even when they did have a little bit of life in them, they were able to shut it down. And they lead 20-0.
Yeah, and then that 20-0 lead is going to be the most by any team today. And we are not even at halftime yet.
And now a flag comes out before this kickoff. I'm not sure what the call is, but they're going to have to move this kickoff back.
And it looks like the Wolverines had 12 people on the field.
And now they get set to do the kickoff again. And a good kick there goes towards the back of the Eagles line and take it down right away, shy midfield. So 6 seconds remain on the clock before the end of this half. Eagles will have one chance on offense to make a quick play.
And obviously, Eagles going to have to make some adjustments during this halftime if they want to have a chance to come back in the second half.
Takes the snap. He's going to try to run it himself now, rolling out to his left, still going on his feet, and is finally brought down. That'll bring us to the end of the half. Wolverines lead it 20-0. We'll take a quick break, and then we'll come back for the second half in just a few moments.
And we'll welcome you back to the second half. 10U championship. The Wolverines leading 20-0 over the Eagles. And a big key for the Wolverines in that first half was possession time, as the Eagles didn't even get a drive in the first quarter. So the Eagles will be receiving to start the second half. And they're going to need a couple scores to get back into this one. I'd like to thank everybody watching on the Quick Cut YouTube channel. And Quick Cut, a better platform for a better price. And we are just about underway to get ready to start the second half. And kick is up and away, and we are underway in the second half, and that ball is going to roll out of bounds. Miramar close to recovering it, and there's no Eagles, just none of the Eagles players went for it. Oh, with it rolling out of bounds, the Eagles will take over. Ref still sorting things out. Ref still talking things over. I'd like to remind you guys to stick around. We still got 11, 12, and 13U coming up here on Quick Cut. And the Eagles going to start with the ball at their own 42-yard line. Start the second half. So let's see what the Eagles offense can do here. It's only being their second drive of the game. Excuse me, the third actually. And ball is handed off, and running back is tripped up immediately after. And it'll be a loss in the backfield, bring up 2nd and 12. And obviously the Eagles need to get some offense going, but the big thing is they need to get their defense off the field when that Miramar offense is driving down.
Adam, it's going to be a tall task for the Eagles to climb back into this one. But if they can just try and get, a couple of plays just to build some confidence back, I think that's key for them right now.
Yeah, definitely. I was just telling them that when that defense is on the field, they need to be able to get off of the field and not have the Miramar offense take so much time off the clock. But that's going to be a false start. And back to Eagles up to 2nd and 17 now.
Yeah, 2nd and 17 now with just about 7 minutes remaining. We are getting a couple of clouds out here, Adam. Hopefully we don't run into any rain issues. Although I'm not complaining about the sun hiding back away again.
Yeah, we've had beautiful weather all day today. Yeah, it'd be a shame if the rain would ruin it, but
Right now, it's 2nd and 17 for the Eagles. Quarterback takes the snap, throws it out to Smith at the 30-yard line, trying to make a move here, and shoves the defender down as he gets across the 40. And he's about a yard short of the original line of scrimmage, which will make it 2nd and 11. Or 3rd and 11, excuse me.
Yeah, so if the Eagles need to clean some things up, if they want to have a shot, because, if they didn't have that penalty, this would have been a 3rd and manageable.
There's 6 minutes remaining. Eagles trying to put together a nice little drive. Takes the snap, rolls out to his left, makes a throw, and that one's incomplete. Receiver tried to dive for that one, but just couldn't quite get his hands on it.
And, especially at this age, that's a really tough throw, rolling to your non-dominant side. Just unable to deliver the ball there. And 4th and 11 now for the Eagles. Now obviously down by 3 scores. Got to keep the offense out there. Of course, last time they did punt it away.
Yeah, the punt was blocked too. I would imagine, as you mentioned, Adam, down 3 scores, you're going to try and get something going offensively. And now whistles blow before the snap.
The Chains crew does not have it set on 4th down.
I think there might be a problem with it. It looks like he's not able to get it to 4th. Officials discussing. Probably trying to confirm that it is 4th down, and it is. So a good job by the far side official to make sure he noticed that they had the 3rd down set up and got it correctly changed. High snap, but the quarterback rolls out to his right. Caught by Smith across midfield, still going, and taken down just shy of the 40-yard line, and now into Wolverine territory.
Yeah, that was a good job getting the ball away. He had pressure on him, but able to find his check down immediately, and great catch and run.
Smith has been really good for the Eagles today. He's been, I'd say, one of the better players, even though they have struggled here in this game.
But starting to get a good little drive going here. And see if they can capitalize.
And now a flag comes in before the snap, and it looks like it's going to be encroachment against the Wolverines, so that'll make it a 1st and 5 for the Eagles. And takes the snap, hands it off to Smith, who's brought down almost immediately. Luckily, he got back to the line of scrimmage. He doesn't lose any yards, but that Wolverine defense just howling through that offensive line.
Yeah, definitely. Even on that last play they had, he had a lot of pressure, so he had to get rid of it quickly. And right there, obviously nowhere to go with the ball. So if I'm an Eagles coach here, and I see how this D-line is playing so aggressively, I might think about a screenplay or two.
Second and 5 for the Eagles. Takes the snap, hands it off to Smith again, and he's brought down right away behind the line of scrimmage. That'll go for a loss, and it's now 3rd and 7.
And the whole game, that the few times that they've been after that Miramar defensive line, getting through that offensive line like nothing.
We've got a lot of close games today too, Adam, but this one, the Wolverines are playing pretty well.
Yeah, we mentioned before halftime, this is the biggest lead a team has had today.
Takes the snap, they try to hand it off, and it's the Wolverine defense coming through. They just busted down. It was like a dam breaking with the water come rushing in, and it was the Wolverine defense instead. And they take him down behind the line of scrimmage, so it's now 4th and 10. They continue just to be all over this Eagles team.
Yeah, you got that right. And offense looks to be staying on the field again.
So 4th and 10. And the Wolverines defense jumps. And we'll get an encroachment penalty this time. So it'll move it back up to 4th and 5. And it's going to be a official water break timeout now.
And there was good to adjust to the aggressiveness of that D-line, getting the jump off sides. And teams will come back on the field following the water break. 4th and 5 for the Eagles. And all in all, this has been a solid drive for the Eagles as they've taken 6 minutes of their own off the clock.
Yeah, just unfortunately for them, they're trailing by 3 scores, so it doesn't help them out too much. But you're right, they've put together a decent drive, but now face a 4th and 5. And they look to try and move the chains and keep on going. The back takes the snap, drops back, and now he'll run up the middle, take it himself, still on his feet, still going, and is taken down at the 25. Well, that is plenty for a Eagle first down. And they will keep on going with a 1:55 remaining.
And it seems like the improv plays have been doing the best for them. As their last big run was quarterback just had to dump it off to his back because he had nobody else.
First and 10. They officially spot this one at the 26-yard line. Takes the snap. Under pressure, he's got to step up again. He's going to take it himself, but this time hit by a Wolverine defender. And will go for no gain.
And there was again just great coverage in that Wolverine secondary.
You know, Eagles defender or receiver has been able to get open, forcing them either to run the ball or the quarterbacks had to scramble, which has also let the Wolverine defense kind of play up a little bit and not worry too much about those receivers.
Yeah, you see they only have one safety back there.
There's the snap, and they're trying to hand it off, but wrapped up by the defense as he does so. And that'll go for another Wolverine sack.
Yeah, big miscommunication in the backfield there, as the running back looked like he's on the wrong side to receive that ball.
And it kind of cost him there, as now in a 3rd and long situation, as the clock will hit zeros for the 3rd quarter. So coming up next, it's the 4th quarter. Wolverines still lead it 20-0.
And we're back after a short break in between quarters, and we are now in the final quarter. And Miramar Wolverines leading by 20. And the Eagles faced with a 3rd and long. Another long drive for them. They've been barely keeping it alive.
Has to take it himself once again. He'll pick up a couple, but it'll turn into about a 4th and 11 as we have officially entered the 4th quarter.
Yeah, so there's been 4th after 4th down for the Eagles. They've been converting, though, but obviously not the most ideal situation you'd want.
Another long 4th down coming up for them. They've been able to pick up a few of these, or have gotten some penalties to make it more manageable. See what they can do here. Empty backfield. Takes a snap. Already under pressure. And is taken down for the sack. The Wolverine defense coming through once again. And that'll be a turnover on downs. And the Wolverine offense will now head back out onto the field.
And so this is actually going to be the Wolverines' first drive of this half. Eagles having a long drive of their own, but obviously not able to capitalize on it. And Wolverines take over from their own 35.
Today's stream is sponsored by Quick Cut, a better platform at a better price. If you'd like a professional highlight made for your son or grandson, go to quickcut.com. There's a purple box at the top of the homepage. You can click it, fill out the information in there, and these highlights make a great Christmas gift, especially with the holidays right around the corner. Wolverine offense back out there. They're going to hand this one off. And breaking through into the secondary, it's Davenport. And he goes out of bounds right about midfield. And another Wolverine first down.
And another big run there for the Wolverines' first drive of the half. And if you're an Eagle, that's not what you want right now. You need to get your defense off the field.
Another handoff to Davenport, who makes a spin move, and he'll pick up 4 yards. We'll set up a 2nd and 6.
What the Wolverines been doing all in the first half, just pounding the ball down the middle and ticking away at that clock. As we are now under 6 minutes left in the game.
And this one off here. Number 22, as he gains about 2 yards. Make it a 3rd and 4. Wolverines looking to keep this drive moving. Another handoff and into the secondary and past the first down yard marker. Pick up another Wolverines first down. So first and 10 now for the Wolverines on the Eagle 37-yard line.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do at this point in the game if you're the Wolverines. Just run that clock down and go home with a victory.
Another handoff there, bouncing out to this outside. Across the 20, the 10, the 5, and in to the end zone for the touchdown.
Hold on a second, though. They're going to mark him out of bounds at the 5-yard line, it appears. But still a huge gain.
Yeah, you're right. They do mark him out. And Adam, I don't know if you saw, but one of the Eagles defenders almost broke through and got the quarterback before he even handed that ball off. But he was a little bit too late.
Yeah, that was probably the most penetration this D-line has had. Now it sets up the 1st and goal for the Wolverines. And this three-back formation has been the go-to all day today for the Wolverines.
Handoff there, up the middle. And the Eagles defense all over that one. And now we will get a water break timeout with 4:18 remaining in this 4th quarter, with the Wolverines leading it 20-0. Quick Cut is now videotaping for over 900 teams in the state of Florida. Quick Cut would also like to thank the AYFL for choosing them to broadcast today's games. AYFL is one of the premier youth football leagues in Florida. A great board that puts their best interest in the kids, great coaches, and some of the best athletes in the state. For any of you high school football players or coaches, Quick Cut has added a recruiting tool to the Quick Cut platform, which gives them the ability to connect with any major college in the United States. A handoff here for the Wolverines, and they'll pick up a couple yards, but the Eagles are quickly on top of that one. So it'll be 3rd and goal. Under 4 minutes to go in this one.
And the Eagle is fortunate enough to make a couple stops here. And it's 3rd and goal now from the 3-yard line.
Could use another big stop. Here's the snap. They're going to throw this one towards the end zone, and it's caught for the touchdown. What a play there, and now it's the entire Wolverine offense.
And you saw he just hit the waddle celebration. He's going to get a flag for that, but that won't change the outcome of this game. And just great focus there, and a really good throw by the quarterback.
This Wolverine sideline very excited as the whole entire team celebrating. Multiple flags on the play, which I believe is going to be for excessive celebration.
And of course, we are down here in Miami. And kid is obviously a Dolphins fan in the Jalen Waddle celebration. And so that penalty is just going to back him up for the extra point, I believe.
Actually, they might even enforce it on the kickoff, if I'm not mistaken. There is a flag still down on the field. They haven't picked it up yet. Yeah, so it's going to be multiple unsportsmanlike on the Wolverines. Some of the coaches on the Wolverines side look like they're kind of giving the Eagles sideline a hard time. A little bit of some rivals here, I guess. Leonard takes the snap. He's going to run it himself, and he is into the end zone for the 1-point conversion. So 27-0 is your score now, and this one is all but over.
And there's another flag down now. But if they had gone for 2 there, this game would have been a running clock. But still 3:15 left. Wolverines lead 27-0. And they might get another unsportsmanlike, but they obviously don't care. Because they are 3 minutes away from being the 10U champions.
And they have played a near perfect game today. Coach coming over to the sideline, typing up the crowd.
And so because of those unsportsmanlikes, the Wolverines going to kick off from there.
They might be kicking off from their own end zone.
It might be. He's got him backed up to the 12-yard line. Or call it the 13.
Now the rest of the team coming over to hype up the crowd. 57, I'll be a little careful. He took a spill coming down here.
Yeah, especially on the track. So the referee backed him up one more time. Now they're going to be kicking off from the 6-yard line.
It's the longest kickoff we have ever seen in today's games.
So goes all right for the Eagles. They'll have great starting field position.
Fielded there at about the 25. Another flag on the play. And it's returned to about the 20. We'll see what the penalty is.
They'll wave that flag off.
No flag.
And the Eagles going to have their best starting field position of the game.
I'm sure they would love to score one here too, Adam. And, you know, no one likes to be shut out. They've had a rough game. And to get some points, try to end their season on a positive note would be ideal for them. Makes the snap, hands it off to Smith, who tries to get up the middle. Now bounces out to the outside after he hit a wall, and he's headed towards the end zone. And he's just marked out of bounds inside the 5. Smith nearly had his first touchdown of the day.
And yeah, they might be able to put one on the board here now inside the 5. And yeah, like you said, obviously no one wants to be shut out. So now is a 1st and goal from the 4-yard line.
And that one short of the goal line. Under 3 minutes to go. And again, the Wolverine defense holds them, and they can't punch this one into the end zone.
Yeah, I was getting a push from his teammates, but still not enough. And it's the 3rd and goal now. And we approach the 2-minute mark in this 4th quarter. And we remind you to join us for the following matchups for the 11, 12, and 13U teams.
Still got 3 more to go, and I've been told, Adam, that these matchups are only going to get better. Hand off to Smith, who gets around the outside, and this time he is in for the touchdown. So the Eagles will get on the board with 1:39 remaining in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, and that was probably the easiest play they've had all game. Able to just walk into the end zone. But obviously,
that's thanks to all those unsportsmanlike penalties that the Wolverines took, gave them that great starting field position.
Yeah, obviously still a little too far. Minute 39, still down by 4 possessions. Or 3, excuse me.
Well, you know, a couple pick sixes, maybe an onside recovery. You never know. And as they try to convert on the PAT, here's a short throw out, and that one's incomplete. Just off the hands, late flag comes in, and it's going to be a hold against the Wolverines.
And with that, they're going to get one more shot at it for the PAT. Now from 2 yards out instead of 3.
Oh, they'll do the 2-point or the 1-point conversion over again. Here's the snap. Quarterback rolls to his right, throws, and that one is caught. The 1-point conversion does go through, which will make it 27-7 with 1:39 remaining in the final quarter.
And at least for the Eagles, you can have something positive to end on. And the Wolverines likely going to get all their backups in.
Today's stream sponsored by Quick Cut, a better platform at a better price. Don't forget, if you'd like a professional highlight made of your son or grandson, you can go to quickcut.com. There is a purple box at the top of the homepage. Click there and fill out the form. You get your professional highlight. These highlights make a great Christmas gift, and the holidays are just around the corner.
And the Wolverine coach gets an ice bath.
And now the Eagles will kick this one off to the Wolverines. And it's a short onside attempt, but that ball I don't think made it past the 50.
Yeah, referee's going to call a legal touch in there.
Adam, the next game, and they're both kind of jarring at each other a little bit.
Yeah, indeed they are.
Officials of the AYFL trying to get them down to their respective sides.
And already it looks like we're going to be in for a good one and for the 11U championships.
And whistles blow before the snap there. So 1st and 5 now for the Wolverines. .134 remaining in this 4th quarter. And that ball is fumbled behind the quarterback, but the Wolverines do fall on top of it. And the Eagles take a timeout with 1:24 remaining in this 4th quarter. Make sure you stick around for this next matchup, as I'm being told we should be in for a good one. It's a rematch of last year's championship. And the defending champs were beat by this team earlier in the season as well. So they are looking to dethrone the champs from last year. Meanwhile, the champs looking to defend their title and go back to back. And here's a deep throw down the sidelines. It's nearly intercepted, but out of the hands of the cornerback. The pass is incomplete. And it'll be 3rd and long for the Wolverines.
I guess Miramar coaches don't think they got enough on the board.
You know, I'm starting to think, Adam, there was some bad blood before this game even started, which is why they're trying to run up the score here a little bit.
Yeah, very well could have been. I do remember there was a time during the game where the coaches on both sides were congregating.
And here goes Davenport to the outside. Makes a couple defenders miss, and he's taken down just shy of the 30-yard line. Stays in bounds, though, so the clock will continue to move, and we are under a minute to go.
Yeah, obviously they're still trying to maybe punch another one in, not sure, but 45 seconds left.
Takes the snap. They're going to hand this one off, and the Eagles' defense nearly takes him down to the backfield, but meanwhile, Collins still going. And he's taken down just beyond the 30-yard line. And now just 20 seconds to go. Wolverines go hurry up, throwing this one towards the end zone, and it is incomplete. That one hit the back of the head of the Eagles defender. No flags on the play.
Yeah, it almost looks like the Miramar coaches were looking for one. But, you know, the ref's not going to throw that down by 20 with 9 seconds left.
In a close game, probably, but in this situation, this game is all but over. And maybe one more play for the Wolverines. They're going to throw it towards the end zone again, and it's caught at the 10-yard line, but short of the end zone, and that will do it. The Wolverines take this one by a final score of 27-7. We're going to take a quick break, but don't go anywhere, as we got another big matchup coming up right after this.